Happy hobby. I'm David Gonos. Today we're doing the drawing to find out who gets to get cards on which days of the Packstravaganza, 2023 Packstravaganza. It's starting tomorrow. So today we got to figure out who's going to be sitting in which seats and who's going to be getting cards on which days. That's what we're going to get into. But first, we want to give a shout out to Scott, who won both a spot from the random commenters and also won a spot from the random contributors in the super thanks. So he's giving up his seat. Big props to Mr. Scott for doing that. He's giving up his seat from the super thanks to another one of the super thanks contributors. So we're going to do first, that's the first thing we're going to do is spin the wheel of names and get one more super thanks contributor into this Packstravaganza. And then we're going to have to move fast. We got 42 times I got to spin that wheel to first figure out which of each segment of the three is going to be on. It's a whole. We'll get into it in a second, but first we're going to spin that wheel, find out who is going to be the new addition to the Super Thanks contributors for 2023 Packstravaganza. 21 winners, 7 days. It's amazing. A billion cards. It's going to be awesome. We also knew what the slab is going to be, the SGC $300 valued slab that we're going to be have. That might be a separate video. I might do that separate, but all right, let's get into this now. All right, so let's get right into it. We got the 10 names of the people that have not won yet from the Super Thanks, and we're going to spin this. This is going to be the last spot in the 2023 Packstravaganza goes to Steven Graperis. Fantastic. This is one of our $25 contributors. That's awesome. He and Nick Graperis. I think Steven's the dad and Nick's the son. I'm not sure, but that's awesome. So he is in. All right, so let me put that over here real quick. This is going to be kind of a long video, guys, and probably very boring. So the way I got to do it, first we're going to find out which days each of these guys are going to be picking on or getting their packs on. So first we got to do this 7 times for each group. So this is for day number 1. Who's getting the cards from day number 1? Daniel K, day number 1. All right, so I'm gonna try and do this as fast as I can. Remove him. Day number 2. Let's see how fast I can do these. Day number 2 goes to Steven Graperis. There we go. I'm sure I'm saying his name wrong. I apologize. All right, he's in. Now we go to day number 3. Oh, this is gonna be interesting because blue next to blue. Day number 3, here we go. Frickin' Breakers, day number 3. Let's move on to day number 4. Now remember, as we go, the days get better, the packs get better. So day number 4 goes to J-Mag. All right, so now we've got SW, Smoky Rains, and I Love Baseball cards for the final 3 days of the 2023 Packstravaganza. So this is for day number 5. Day number 5 goes to I Love Baseball cards, ILBC. I wonder if he goes by that. ILBC. And then the next one, this is it. This determines 6 and 7. So first, the name announced will be 6. Goes to Smoky Rains. Gets number 6. Awesome. And that means number 7 goes to SW. All right, so that one is taken care of. Now we're going to do the same thing, but for the happy hobbyists. All right, so let me load this up. I'll try to be fast, guys. Try to be fast. It's for day number 1. Day number 1. Who's getting the cards first? MJ Family Time Cards. Josh Scarberry and Son. That is awesome. I think his name's Micah. So shout out to Micah. Get his cards first on Thursday. All right, so let's go to the next one. Day number 6. Oh, I'm sorry, day number 2. I'm already screwed up. Day number 2 goes to Jason, VT Sports Guys. Day number 3. Let's see, this one's going to day number 3. Angelo Hadaris, day number 3. All right. Day 4. What's going on day 4 here? Day 4 goes to Anthony M. Day 5. This is it. Last 3 days. Last 3 guys. Oh. Jeff Mathis. Day 5 on Jeff Mathis. Down to the last 2. Douglas Town and Spicy Bear. You gotta love Spicy Bear. That name, you gotta love it. All right, let's do it. Click the spin. This is for day number 6, and that'll also tell us who wins day number... Day number 6, Spicy Bear. And day 7 goes to a Douglas Town. So that's pretty awesome. Fantastic. All right. So we got those. So now the 7 commenters. And then I got to go through each. The reason I was saying there's so many is I got to go through each day to determine who sits at what seat on each day, basically, because we'll get into that. All right. So day number 1 for the commenters. Rob Robinson. Easy name to remember. Remove. Day number 2. And just over. Casey Quinn. Day number 2. And then day number 3. That is our boy Sean C. Jack. Day number 4. Oh, did I put him in here? Oh, I didn't put him in. 3. All right, Stephen Bailey for day 4. Fix this real quick. And now we're down to the final 3. Scott SK and counting cards for day 5. Goes to counting cards. And now we come to the final 2 for day 6 and 7. Who's going for day 6 and who's going for day 7? Day 6 goes to SK. And you know what? That's pretty fitting that Scott, who just gave up his seat, his extra seat, he gets day 7. So that's pretty awesome. Okay. So I'm going to stop this and reload all the names for each of these, or set each of the days with each of the people so that we could go through and random off those. All right, hold on a second. All right, so I have each of the guys loaded up on each day. We're going to go through these real quick. This is going to be, the first one's going to be for seat 1, seat 2, then seat 3. This is boring, but it kind of matters because seat 1 does get better stuff. I say better stuff, but like more stuff. Because sometimes you'll see when we get going, when we do start doing, oh no, what happened here? Okay, there we go. Seat 2. Seat 2 goes to MJ Family Time, it looks like. The reason seat 1 gets more stuff is because there's a pack with 4 cards, seat 1 gets that extra card. All right, so we're gonna move on to day 2. And while most of these days really are close to each other, like there's not a huge disparity, a huge difference in value. The 7th day is obviously he's actually day number 1. Stephen Graperis gets day number 1. And then day number 2, seat number 2 goes to Casey Quinn. And then seat 3 goes to Jace and VT Sports Guys. And seat 2 is obviously better because, I'm going to go back through all these and reformat them a little bit eventually. Seat 2 is better because if you have a 5-card pack, and it's only 1 pack, then that second seat would get. All right, so Sean C. Jack gets the first seat on day 3, which is cool because he gave up his extra seat, so we appreciate that. And then seat 2 Goes to Breaking Breakers. And seat 3 to Angelo Haderis. See, this is kind of boring, right? I know. But it's something I need to do so that there's record of it. I just feel like it'd be something that would be important. Probably not, but still. Oops, all right. So J-Mag with the first spot. And then the second seat on day 4 goes to Stephen Bailey. And then Anthony M gets that 3rd seat. All right, moving on to day 5. Day 5, the first seat in day 5 goes to Jeff Mathis, Baltimore Orioles fan extraordinaire. See if we can pull him something cool from day 5. Seat 2 goes to Counting Cards. Oops, did the wrong one. And then seat 3 goes to I Love Baseball Cards. All right, let's see, day 6. Let's load these guys up in here. First seat on day 6 goes to Spicy Bear. First seat on day 6. Second seat on day 6 goes to Smoky Rains. And then that 3rd seat goes to SK. All right, we'll load this last day up. Seat number 1 on day 7 goes to Scott, our awful nice commenter. That's pretty cool that he gave up his seat and he ends up with the top seat on day 7, the top seat, top day. So that's awesome. And day 2, or seat 2, goes to Douglas Town, and seat 3 goes to SW. All right, so that's it. That was pretty quick. We got through all those kind of quick, I guess. All right, so there you have it. Those are the seats. Those are the days. Everyone's slotted in. Everyone's locked in. It's interesting. We had 3 happy hobbyists that earned the number 1 seat on their days, and all 3 of those days are day 5, 6, and 7. The end, the happy hobbyist has the first seat, and 2 first seats for the commenters, and 2 first seats for the super thanks for the other days. It was kind of interesting how it all kind of worked out, and I really don't know which I want more good things for. Like the super thanks, obviously I'm super thankful for them contributing, because they contributed to the slab that we're going to get, and that was awesome. They made this Packstravaganza even more amazing. The commenters, I'm super happy for them. I was rooting for them because a lot of them are, this is a YouTube channel for sports card collectors on a limited budget, and this is a great way for them to get some cards without spending a lot of money. So I was rooting for them. And then, of course, the happy hobbyists. These are guys that have been supporting the channel for over a year. So I really wanted to make sure that they're rewarded. So I was rooting for them as well. But in the end, it was a good mix, and everybody, I think, got something cool. I thought it was interesting, though, that the 2 guys that gave up their extra seat, Sean C. Jack and Scott, both of them got the number 1 seats on their days. So I was happy about that. That's good reward for them. All right, so let me know what you think in the comments. This is a really boring video. I apologize, but it was kind of like paperwork we had to do. Make sure you come back for tomorrow for the start of the Packstravaganza, and have a happy hobby.